Hold on. It's not what it looks like. I promise. Really, it's not. I was cleaning my whiteboard. Except for, you guys didn't give me enough time to wipe those off. I'm getting ready to show you guys something and talk about something, and I needed that just in case I wanted to mark stuff down about what I'm getting ready to talk about so I don't repeat myself or miss something. Okay, about 2 weeks ago, wait a second. Welcome everybody to another daily vlog, a vlog that happens pretty much daily. Today, it's going to be kept really short, and I'm going to be talking about a product that I received about 2 weeks ago from the Hereone company, the Hereone Bud Company. I've been asked quite a few questions on the original video that I posted, the initial thoughts and unboxing of this product. And people were thanking me for giving an honest opinion, an honest review, because I guess they were looking through YouTube videos and everybody was really brown-nosing these guys and blowing smoke up somebody's behind about these. And I'm not alone. These things are pretty cool. They're pretty amazing. And the company, which I'll talk about in a second because I just received an email because of some issues I'm having, the company is right on the ball. Not as well as Google Glass. For those of you that have Google Glass or have had Google Glass and had to deal with the Google Glass team back in the day for foil issue repairs and everything else, Google stepped it up so much that it's really hard to find somebody with customer care that good. So are these guys as good as the Google Glass team in taking care of our issues? I don't know. I know I fired off an email about an issue I'm having right now, today, and within 3 or 4 minutes, a specialist named Rhonda contacted me and told me, yeah, the things I'm experiencing are abnormal. If I fill out a quick little thing with my name and address and stuff like that, and they'll send me a label to where I can mail this back, and they will overnight FedEx me a brand new pair, which is cool because normally it takes 4 to 6 weeks to get these. So I'm not exactly sure if customer service is going to live up to what they're telling me, but they do respond rather fast. Anyway, thoughts. I know this is going to be a weird daily vlog because I'm not out driving. I'm not complaining about my life. I'm actually complaining about a product and talking good about a product at the same time. All right, these are the Hereone earbuds. Look at that. Pretty amazing product, pretty awesome. I love these things to a point. When I first got them, if you go back and watch the original video, I was pretty jazzed about these because I used them for about 12 hours. When I opened them up, I opened them up, synced them with my phones, all my phones, my Android devices and my iOS device. And yeah, I was blown away by what they do, or what the possibilities of them are for them. What possibilities awaits on something like this? For those of you that don't know what they do, it's kind of a noise cancellation type thing. I believe there's let me pull one of them out. I'll pull the right one out. Around inside this little cap thing, there's on each headbud, I think there's 3 or 4 different microphones aiming in different directions. So they can pick up sounds in front of you, behind you, above you, and below you. And you can manipulate that through an application on your mobile device. So if you only want to hear something that's in front of you, you touch the button on your phone, front facing, and all you'll hear is whoever you're talking to. If you guys were talking to me right now, I'd be able to hear you. Well, I don't have them in, but if I did have them in, I'd only be able to hear you. But these trucks and stuff, and these engine noises and stuff behind me, I wouldn't be able to hear. It'd be totally quiet. and let's say you're on an airplane and somebody's bringing a baby on and the baby starts to cry, you could mute out certain sounds also, not like engine noise and stuff like that. It doesn't have to be just front facing and sideways and up and down. You could also mute different sounds and still hear clearly, which is really odd. Works pretty good. Are they the best noise cancellation type headphones I've ever worn? No. These are not over the ear like the Bose and stuff like that. The Bose over the ears, that's noise cancellation. But for in ear, there's nothing better. I have not found anything better than these. I've complained about the battery life before. If you're an early adopter, you're to any tech, there's going to be ups and downs. Sometimes you have high expectations. You see the YouTube videos and everything else, and you're thinking to yourself, "Wow, these are amazing. I gotta have these. I gotta have them, no matter what the price." And these are not cheap. I think these retail $299, I believe, is what they're asking for these. At least that's what I was told in Las Vegas. They're going to retail for $299. That's with tax. There is no tax because the only way to get them is through their website, so there is no sales tax. But I think these are $299, so they're really expensive. They're probably one of the most expensive in-ear buds that you can purchase. They're like $100 more than what Apple's asking for theirs. But these do a lot more than what regular music earpods do, like Apple or like Jaybirds and stuff like that. So you're getting a lot for your money if they actually worked. And they do work to an extent, but you can't use them for very long. Over the last 2 weeks, between charges, they have dropped. I was getting when I first opened them, I was only getting like 30 minutes of use before having to put them back in this case and charge them. A day or two later, got extended a little bit. It went up to about 45 minutes of use. And that's with the noise cancellation and just killing the sound of my motor on my truck while still listening to everything else. So I tried that. That would last about 45 minutes. Then I would stop doing that, charge them, put them back in my ear, and just listen to music. And that got about 45 minutes. And then, once they said battery low, please charge now, I would recharge them. And then I made a phone call. And in the middle of the phone call, fully charged, they died. And the phone call probably lasted about 20 minutes. So during a phone conversation, you're looking at about 20 minutes of life. Battery life is the worst I've ever seen on any product. It pretty much killed for $299. I think that's what they are. You guys might have to go to the website and check. But for the price they're asking for these, that's crazy. You should get at least 3 or 4 hours, you would think. If I got 2 hours, I would definitely recommend these 100%. If I got 2 hours of battery life of listening to music or just canceling out the noise around me, that would be amazing. I mean, it would almost cover an airplane flight. I mean, a short airplane flight. But if you're planning on taking these on a plane, don't. They're worthless. By the time you sit down, you put your seatbelt on, and the stewardesses, or do they still call them stewardesses? I don't know. But by the time they're going through their demonstration of how to connect a seatbelt together, the batteries are going to be dead. Something else that the reason I contacted the company was an issue I'm having started today. Open these back up. Okay, the right side earbud right here, this one right here, when I take it out, it's nice and cool. I'm not going to put the other one in right now, but this is nice and cool. It's cool to the touch. It's beautiful. I put it in my ear. Well, you only need one because that works. This is a pretty cool product, I got to admit. But anyway, so I'm just going to keep talking to you until what happens happens. That way you know. So mark it right now. Time stamp this right here. So let's see how many minutes this takes, and I'll tell you what's going on. Wow, it's already starting. It's not cold. It's not cool to the touch anymore. It's actually starting to heat up. The left one does not do it. The right one, as of today, started heating up to where you have to take. It's starting to get hot now. It hasn't. It's not hot enough to where I have to take it out yet. But give it another 30 seconds to 1 minute. It's going to get too hot, and the hotness goes out of the ear hole right here and generates heat down into the ear, which is odd. I'm thinking Samsung Note 7. Is this thing gonna, is the battery gonna explode in my ear? And I won't be able to hear in my ear? Is that right? That's right. Putting them back in the case. Yeah, so it's really warm to the touch right now. And right down here where you put this in your ear, it's hot. This little rubber thing is hot, and this is already warm. When I first got them, they weren't doing that. So I'm afraid these are gonna, the battery's gonna expand. I'm sure this little charger doesn't charge them enough or heat them up enough. I'm sure it dies and kills, like it, you know, once it's, see, it's charging real fast, see it glowing. But once it's fully charged again, it will, it's cool. It's cool inside there. But once you take them out and put them in your ear, boom, hot. And like I said, the first couple days, that did not happen. The first week, it didn't happen. It just started happening today. And I don't want battery issues. I don't want to burn the whole side of my face. I just don't want a big explosion, a big North Korean test missile, boom, right here. I don't want that. That's what these are like. Scary, especially for a product that's just being released and just being pushed out. But I did contact the company, like I said. They did get back with me. My issue is I drive truck. I'm never home. So replacements are going to be similar to the problems I had with Google Glass. Getting these off and then having them send another pair back and then having me get back to pick these up. It's not that easy. So I kind of wish they were for sale at brick and mortar stores. If Best Buy sold these, I could just whip into any Best Buy and do an exchange real fast. But because you're ordering these from a website and from the company itself, I can't do that. It's not their fault. It's just my job. So, but if you're home and you can get the mail every day, UPS comes to your house and stuff like that, you can do a swap. That's probably not a big issue for you. So far, it sounds like the company is really willing to work with you. But so far, okay, after 2 weeks of use, would I recommend these? I have maybe a defect. Maybe it's not a defect. I don't know if anybody else is having this issue. When customer service says they've never heard of this issue before, that could be one of the reasons the battery's dying. But this issue just started today, and I've had these for 2 weeks, and the battery has always been horrid. 20 to 45 minutes. 20 minutes phone call, 45 minutes, maybe listening to music at low volume. So, I don't know. If you're willing to part with $299 to be an early adopter and test something out, it's definitely something to check out. I can't guarantee that you're going to be happy with it. Your mind's going to be blown when you first put them in your ear. I'll tell you that. That's pretty cool. The first experience is amazing. But that first experience only lasts 20 minutes, and then you have to charge them. That's my honest opinion. Can't tell you to get them or not. Me, I'm glad I tried them. I'm going to use them, and eventually I will swap them. They have me on record, so when I do get home, and if I'm home more than 4 days or so, I'll overnight these to them, and they'll overnight me some back, and I'll have a fresh pair. But would I pay that kind of money for something like this? I would if it worked good, or it does work good. I would pay that money if it worked well, meaning the batteries. The tech inside is amazing. Batteries, poor. All right, everybody, that's my daily vlog. Kept it short. Just wanted to put it out there. People were asking me for a second video, so here it is. 2 weeks into the Hereones. Get them if you want, but don't blame me about the battery life. I'm warning you. This is a warning. Poor battery life. Peace out, everybody. Love you all.